Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing an exclusive video on just my everyday expenses binder. So I'm not sure if you watched the previous video where I broke down what my different binders were for my cash envelopes, but this particular one here, the nice lilac purple with the gold triangles in it, it's going to be my kind of everyday expenses. Hey. So, sorry about that, was my cat. I'm not sure if you saw her walk down. So this is my beautiful everyday expense binder. I'm gonna go into it as much as I can with you guys and show you how I've set this up. So if you're interested in knowing how I've set this binder up, then keep watching. So I have set up this binder. Do you guys love my shirt? Isn't it cool? It says Chicago Bears. I'm a huge Bears fan. You're probably going to notice that I've filmed the next few videos all with the same shirt on the same day. But I wanted to break it up because I didn't want to have a humongous blah, blah, blah video where all you guys could hear is like Charlie Brown, want. So anyways, this is my everyday expense binder. It's beautiful. I love it. I love the colors. That's just me. I purchased this a long time ago as a day planner. So you'll see a couple things like in here that are day planner-ish, like you could see the rulers and stuff like that. I used it for a couple years, but I just found this is an A4 size, and the A4 size refills, I use like the month view, and I will show you, this is my new planner, so you can see the difference in sizes. This is a happy planner from Michaels, and quickly I will show you, this is the size, if I can just put it there so you don't get to see any of my financial stuff. This is the size of the boxes, therefore it makes it easier for me to write all sorts of stuff in the box. When I use the other A4 size, the boxes were like just a quarter of this size, so I didn't really use it, and I decided to get something different. So now I'm going to be using it for this, and it's going to work perfect. So today I'm going to show you inside how I adjusted this to work for my family. I'm going to stress that out, for my family. So here we go. Oh, let's get into it. So you open it up, and the first thing you open up, you're going to see this section, and then you're going to see all of my cash envelopes. So this particular section here, I have these little card slots, and then in the back, I have all sorts of stuff in there. So what I'm going to show you is, back in here, if I can get these out, let me just get these out here. Oh, I've got some pretty designed Post-its. I have got mine and my son's immunization cards. The reason why I did that is because we just got our booster. So I also have just some songs that I want to download. This particular piece of paper, when you open it up, it's 8.5 by 11, and it shows you the schedule of what automatically comes out on what date. So that's what's on there. This particular one is just a piece of paper, and when you unfold it, it's got all of my passwords for different sites. And these are just little notes that I had taken. So that's what you're going to find in behind here. Then you're going to find on the first card slot, this is my laminated money breakdown for my bills for when I go to the bank every week. So this, out of all of my envelopes, these are what I need. I need one $100 bill, I need two 20s, 8 10s, 9 5s, which will equal a total of this amount of money. So this is what I'm going to keep in here so that I always have it. I printed it out, and then I laminated it so that it will wear better throughout the year. And then I've got it kind of stuck in here like that. Then underneath that, in this next one, this is all the different envelopes that I have, and this is all the different money denominations that I need in those envelopes. And I just want to bring one thing to the attention. You're going to see in our other envelope, you're going to see, renewals, and see how it's kind of weird here. So what I've done with the renewals is I want to put $20 a week into renewals, but our renewals for our birthdays, they always are at the beginning of the year. So it says until April. Then after that, I'm going to split it up and just do 10 in renewals for that envelope, and the other 10 is going to come down here and go into home. See, starting after April. So that I just want to kind of show you what I've done there, because for the first little bit, because I'm just starting this out, like I said, this year, I want to make sure I have enough in my renewals that when it comes time to renew everything, I will have that money. But after that, I don't need to put that much money in because I'll have the rest of the year to save it. So therefore, I'm going to split it up and put it in there. Now, next year, I'll probably make a new card because I don't believe that will obviously be relevant, but anyways, that's what that is. So then it just puts it in here so I know where's what. This is, I believe, just a card, happy anniversary from my husband. I always keep it. I have some paper clips, and now we're going to get into the envelope type. First thing I'm going to show you, and I kind of went briefly over it in my last video, budget video, is these budget sheets. Now they came with the plastic folders, and what I did was thinking I could save some money and just reuse them, so I laminated them. As the days have gone on, I'm not sure that's a good idea, like I stated before, because I think when I write on these with the marker, it might rub off easily. So I'm not sure about that. I will let you know if that's going to work, but these are in all of my envelopes except for 2, and I'll go over why. So I have an envelope for groceries. I have an envelope for gas. I have an envelope for entertainment. I have my husband's name with the money sign, so this is going to be his spending money. I have my same thing, my name, $, my spending money. I have medical. This medical here is going to be for I'm not sure how I'm going to do this one yet. It's either going to be for our prescriptions and things like that, medical wise, or I suffer from a few different ailments, and I see a few different specialists, and one of them, or a couple of them actually, my husband's insurance pays for, but not the whole amount. So I have to come up with the other portion or percentage of it. So depending, I'm going to do 2 months of whichever I choose in this binder. And if I tend to use, say this one I'm going to use as our prescriptions. And if I use this more than I tend to use my other specialist one, I will switch them. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But if I use my specialist ones more than I use for my prescriptions, then I'll switch them. So depending which one I use the most is going to be in this particular binder. So that's why they're both named medical, because I didn't want to, do whatever. So also in here, I just have some rulers. I have 2 notepads. I can do some, jotting down. And then I also have some cards of different doctors and things like that back here that I will be using. And then also, I just have shops and restaurants. It just was in here before. I just never took it out. And just other things in here. And then I have some Post-its at the back too. So that's all that's in here. So now let's go through how I'm going to be doing this. Okay, groceries, I'm going to try to put the cash in the envelopes. I want to do it that way. However, the first week of January, I'm going to show you, I didn't do it that way because we got our groceries on a different day than what we usually do. So my husband gets paid every Thursday morning, and then I try to figure out where we're going to go for groceries and go from there. But because this was my very first week, I didn't have the money in the envelopes to give to him, and we had something going on the Thursday, so the Wednesday he went, so I used my debit. So therefore, I'm going to just write down how much I spent this week. But going forward, it's going to be cash in here. I have allotted myself $125 every week for 3 people and 3 animals. No, I got 3 cats and a dog, 4 animals in here. I'm including cats, dog food. I'm including, groceries, cleaning supplies, laundry. I'm including all of that in my grocery bill. So there's that. That's what I'm going to be doing here. So you're not going to see money in here, but I will be writing on how much I spend, and I will put the transaction slips in there. Gas. This is going to be different again. This one is not going to house cash at all. Our gas bill we get from a key lock, and so we're never there when they're there. So what I have is I automatically have a certain amount come out of my account every week that goes right to them, so that I'm not behind. So when it comes time for them to put the bill up, I've already paid it. So I will just be writing in here and keeping track, making sure everything is, okay. I will put the slips in here. I have some slips right here. They come like this, and I will be putting them in this. So that's a bit different, and of course not cash. Entertainment will be cash. I definitely will have cash for that. Spending money will be cash for both of these, and medical will be cash. So that's how I'm going to work at this one. Now, as you can see with mine and my husband's, there is no little budget sheet on there. Here's the reason why. My husband's will probably be okay. I'm just going to use a piece of paper. Mine's going to be a little bit different. The reason is because my son lives with us still. And quite often, let's say he says, Mom, can you go pick me up my medicine? He's a type 1 diabetic. He needs to have insulin all the time. So when I pay the difference that his insurance doesn't pay, I'm going to pay for it out of here. He'll owe it back to me. So there's going to be a lot of scribbles on here. So that's why I've decided just to use an actual piece of paper, and I'm going to make it a lot bigger and more of these, because it's just going to be money coming in, money going out, money going here, money going transferred to here, going to here. So it's going to be a lot. So that's what this is. So that is this binder, and this one is my everyday expenses binder. That's what I'm calling it. It could be totally not the real wording for these kind of binders, but this is the wording I'm using for this binder, this cash envelope binder, and this one is going to be with me all the time in my purse. That is what I'm calling this one. So I hope you liked that kind of breakdown. What I'm going to do, I also should mention, I'm going to be keeping every single receipt as well. I always keep receipts, but I am going to. And I'm hoping these are big enough to keep the receipts in. Okay, so I'm going to post, I'm going to post the website for this particular binder. I'm not sure if they still sell this binder, but I'm going to post that in the description box. And I also will post a link on where I purchased these envelopes. And yes, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. If you have any comments on what I'm doing, please, by all means, leave them in the comments below. I would love to learn. I love to get lots of feedback on things. But I'm going to leave it right here. Again, this is my weekly expenses binder, and it's going to be with me. Stay tuned for my next video. It's either going to be my sinking funds or it's going to be my savings binder. Not sure yet, but definitely stay tuned for that. If you like these types of videos, give it a thumbs up so that I know that you like them and I can make more. Also, if you want to tap the bell button in the upper right hand side, that is a notification button, and it will notify you when I post any new videos. so that you won't miss any. Also, if you could be so kind, if you could please subscribe to my channel and please leave a comment. This helps my channel immensely and I would really appreciate it. I also like to comment and reply back to all the comments. I really love making new friends and I really enjoy that. So definitely leave a comment so that I can reply to you. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it and we will talk next time. Bye.